Hello everyone, my name is Ranger. It's nice to see you all today, and today is December 2nd actually, as of time of recording in the morning. It's like 12:31 a.m. I hope all of you guys are having a good night. Sorry for posting such at a late time and all such, but I just had to do the recording today and then get this run through and then get it posted and get my opinions out of the way. I saw like the main driving focus is one particular gacha game that really got my attention, and I'm really stoked. You guys have no idea how stoked I am. All right, but yeah, we'll be talking about this November 2025 gacha revenue. I've heard some good and bad, and I'm really interested to see what's going on. But yeah, we can start this off with JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Here's the thing. Again, this is the top 50. All right, I've seen the top 300, 200, whatever, whatnot. And as long as you're in the top 50, making this kind of money here, I think over making $1 million, as I said, $1 million, $2 million, I think you're all good. Honestly, a gacha company should be totally okay with working with that. So for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it seems like it went down. I don't really play this game, so I don't really know. Never heard of Trickle. Girls Frontline 2. I've actually been thinking about playing this game. I've heard really good things about it. It's really interesting. It's really nice. It has a lot of fan service and all that stuff, but it does pertain from the Girls Frontline original game. Which for those that didn't know, the CEO of Arknights, or for Hypergriff, was a former employee of Girls Frontline, and he had a design that was going to go on for a certain character. But instead of using it in Girls Frontline, he actually brought it into Arknights, which is the game that I'm most excited for, and they created W. All right, just a fun history fact about Girls Frontline and Arknights history with the CEO. Yeah, it was really chill to find out about that. I think I found that during like the first year anniversary, actually, when W was actually released. Yeah. So as the first limited character, technically second because we have Nian as well, but there's that. Path to Nowhere. I've seen the characters art looks really nice. Don't know really much about it, but it seems like it's in the positive. Isegai Slow Life. Never heard of it. Shining Nikkei. A predecessor, if I'm correct, for Infinity Nikkei. So, I totally see the money going up right there. One Piece, not much really. Life Makeover, I'm pretty sure this is the same company for Infinity Nikkei. The Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know too much about it, but I love the anime, so I can understand why it's going up. Yeah. Wizardry, heard about it, but not really much. But it's nice to see that they're stable. Probably not a good look for their shareholders, to be quite honest. But hey, it's not really our problem or anything like that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's pretty nice to see it go up. But I never really thought of technically it is a gacha game. Never mind. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's basically like Pokemon, everything's like that. It's all gachas but physical and all that stuff. Stellasaura. I've never played Stellasaura. All I know is that it's basically like a Blue Archive game, which I'm not really interested in those kinds of game. Blue Archive has a special heart in my place because I played it when I was like, I don't know when it was. Damn, it's been a long time. I think it's been like in. Damn, I don't really remember. I think it was during high school, just when I got there. I think maybe I don't really remember. It's not hitting in my head. But yeah, so there's that. Stellasaur is doing pretty good. Yeah, they didn't go up that much, but that's something still. Shadowverse, I don't really know too much. Disney Twisted Wonderland. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about this game, but I've heard that from the few reviews I've heard, it's a pretty interesting and fun game, interactive. That doesn't seem like it's incorrect to the most part. I would have to personally see how this game works for me to know if it is fun or not. But yeah, Blue Archive. Yeah, no, I think Yeah, no, this number makes sense so far to me in my head. Yeah, no, they just had the swimsuit characters design that just came out. I forgot the name. I don't really care about those, to be honest. I know that people are mostly saving up for the next set of characters that are coming up for their anniversary, which is swimsuit Mika and Nagasaki, I think. Oh wait, crap, not Nagasaki. Uh, okay, I'm a little surprised I said that. Damn, I forgot. But it's Mika's other two friends from the same school that they go to. Kivotos, I think that's the name of the school that they all go to. Um, but yeah, I think most people are usually saving up for them, so I can see a very huge bump coming up for those characters. It's basically swimsuits, basically. I think it's coming out in like a month, 2 months from now, maybe. Um, Cookie Run Kingdom. Wow, that is a big drop. Huh. 4 million. Damn. I don't know why it went down. I've heard it's a really wholesome game. Fun, chill, relaxing, and the animations are pretty cool when you pull the characters with the little Cookie Run character just running around and expressing their animation. Really good so far, but a little surprised. 4 million is a lot. Uh, Memento Mori. Never heard of it. Hatsune Miku. Not heard of it, but I know Hatsune Miku is a very popular name platform, so I can see why it's going up. Azure Lane. I mean, it's Azure Lane. Come on, guys. It's a damn Gooner game. Of course, it's going to be getting up in these high numbers right here. It barely went down, so I'm pretty sure it's just as stable as it is. Not good for the shareholders again. They all want to see the numbers go green. That's the primary reason. Ensemble Stars. Never heard of it. Watchers, no. On the Summoner's War. Again, I played this game a long time ago. Happy to see that it's still stable. Not good for shareholders again, but hey, it's still nice. Reverse 1999. I played this game on the day of its release because it was a very interesting game. I loved the voice acting. I think this is actually the first game for me that I played where they had foreigners accent like European, and I found that so fire. It was really nice. It really was a nice touch to it, and I personally believe that this is the main game that kind of started getting a lot of the foreign accents, European accents coming out of the way right there. So, yeah, I think this game has a close connection to me on how it affected me. And I have a lot of respect. And it's just that the game didn't really tune well for me story-wise and the gameplay-wise. So yeah, it sucks, but hey, I love the character designs. The voice acting is amazing, and I've heard only good things about the story. It just sucks that the gameplay just never really stuck out to me. But I hope you guys are enjoying the game for what it is. I mean, it seems like it's doing well. It's kind of stable, actually, honestly. Jujutsu Kaisen, the movie's coming up, so I'm really stoked. I think it's December 4th in the United States, so I'm really fired up. I think this is getting a lot of popularity. I can only see this number going up once this movie comes out again, and the series comes up as well. Battle Cats. I think this is a very goofy game, honestly, in a good way. I played like the other Battle Cats games, stick figures, wars, whatever, whatnot. So it's pretty chill. Dragon Ball, amazing. Seven Knights, never heard of that. Marvel Contest, seen ads, but never really knew much. Gakuen, Idolmaster. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of this, but not really seen or played it, really, honestly. But it's good. It's going on. Bleach. That's a very popular name. Seems like it's a new game that just came out. So the 8 million for a new game is really good. And Bleach is a very popular series and story-wise. So I can totally see why a lot of people are going this. And not to mention the 3D games that are out also are fire as hell, man. So Light and Night, never heard of it. Puzzle and Dragons, not really heard of that. Infinity Nikkei. Yeah, you guys haven't really seen me do any Infinity Nikkei videos, but I will be posting up one because I do like Infinity Nikkei. I was actually just introduced to that game by a bunch of my primarily female friends that are all playing this game right here. I actually don't know a single dude personally that plays this game. I know there's people online that are dudes that play this game, but I've never seen any dudes in my life play this game. But all the women have been, introducing me to this game. So honestly, it's a very chill game. I didn't. I did a bit of the story. It's interesting. I like it. I know they did a revamp, which really kind of messed up the whole stick and all that thing going on. I don't know why they did that. And I know they have some controversy with their spending and all that stuff. But it seems like it's doing well. And I know this update, their uniforms or outfits are gorgeous, amazing. You'll see in a video of one of me doing the polls eventually on maybe a different set. Because I'm kind of, I have a particular style that I prefer. So you'll probably see me with my Infinity Nikkei pose for the full outfit set. I'm saving up for that. For Zenless Zone Zero, holy Christ! Here's the thing: the game's not gonna do EOS. All right, that's just a fact. It's making over 2 million, 1 million. They're still gonna be stable, but that is like, wow! It's just Zenless Zone Zero just keeps going down, and I love Zenless Zone Zero. Story-wise, it's amazing. I love the animation. The devs are doing really good. I've heard the newest unit, Dylan. She's really busted apparently from what I've heard and from what I've seen gameplay-wise. So that's a little surprising. Honestly, with how many people told me that she's busted as hell and useful for like stunting specifically, I take this as a positive. Now, the reason why I say this is a positive is because power creeping, okay? From what I understand, Dylan has power crept her own genre, okay? And if you give out a message, this is all assuming that this is Dylan's revenue included as well. Mind you, Dylan was only released like maybe 4 days, 5 days before November was over. So this could maybe be lacking. Maybe it's not there. But if it is there, I think it's a good sign. It kind of tells the devs that you're not really here for the power creep, honestly. And I think that's like a total valid thing that we need to do more often. That's my personal take right there. Because I feel like like for example, with Castorus came out, Alicia coming out and all that stuff. Well, Alicia is kind of like in a messy situation right now. But for like Castorus, for example, Finon, like the numbers were insane. Okay, and because of that, we're giving them an incentive to just keep pumping out more characters that are busted over time. And I think that's like, very important that we need to limit. Which is why I have my opinion involving with Chisa for Withering Waves. Chisa's not really amazing as of right now. She could be amazing later. We don't know though. But the people who pull for her either pull for her because she was a waifu character. They loved her character design. They loved how they played in the story. I'm currently playing the 2.8 right now, and I like it. I have no issues with it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. So when we have all this stuff going in, it kind of says to the devs, hey, I want to see characters that are fun, interesting. I'm not really doing it for the meta. And I think a lot of people who say that they're not the meta and that's why the revenue went down. I think it's like a load of like, and it's like a load of horseshit, honestly, in my honest opinion. So seeing Dylan not doing well, assuming that is hers, is a good slap to the face to say that you're not really here for the power creep. But it does put into perspective that this is also the octopus girl. I forgot her name, but she's not super busted from my understanding. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section for anyone that's watching my video, but she's not really busted. So I don't really have any quarrels with that. So that could be an interesting thought process that we can go with right there. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, we'll go on from right there. I think less showing the devs that you want to spend less money on over power creep characters shows that you're here for maybe design aspect, character perspective, maybe, or for the story and reasons. So I think this is like a good sign for me personally. But I understand some people have issues. They want the next best character and all that stuff. But then we'll have an everlasting curse of just power creep constantly. Huge margins, not small margins, huge margins. I mean, that's exactly what happened with Casters and Finon and all that stuff. We're not learning a lesson from there. So Chaos Hero Nightmare, new game, $10 million. Amazing. That is actually phenomenal. I'm actually interested in playing this game. I actually downloaded it recently. I'm going to be trying it out on my Mumu account, or Mumu app that I downloaded it for PC clients. So going to be seeing how that goes. Dragon Ball's amazing. Fake Grand Order. I don't understand how this game makes this much money. Aside from the fact the Fate series is great. But from what I've seen, and I have a friend that plays this, and I've seen it in person how they play it, and I don't understand how that game works, honestly. It doesn't seem interesting. Gundam, that's good. I like Gundam. Gundam's really nice. I'm sure the game's probably amazing if it's making that much money. Well, not all games. Monster Strike, never heard of it. Withering Waves, yes. I'm happy that Withering Waves is in the top 10. And the money has went up. This is a good sign to say that you guys are saying that you guys like these characters. Though, it could also be a sign that you like Phoebe, such and such. But Phoebe and Chisa are not really busted characters. And if I'm correct about the previous set, it was the cool samurai dude. Never mind, I'm not even gonna try it out. The samurai dude, and I forgot who the second character is, but it was not a new character, I know that for sure. But we have these characters, and basically they're not busted, okay? Some of these characters are dependent on each other, okay? But for Chisa, she's interesting because she's not busted, she's not super powerful. If not, she's like maybe like a couple percentage more stronger than like the next viable characters, like the free-to-play characters, maybe even some of the premium characters that are not even that great or amazing. So showing that you guys, the money has increased, kind of would tell the devs that they don't need to make busted characters. You know what I mean? And I think that's a very good message that we should be sending out to, because the more money that we spend on power creep characters tells the devs that we want to have more powerful characters that can outperform the previous meta. Okay, and then we'll just have the cycle again that Honkai Star Rail is having. And I know I'm bashing Honkai Star Rail, but Honkai Star Rail really has like a close touch to my heart. All right, it's really close, and I really love Honkai Star Rail. So, but yeah, I have an issue with the power creep. Honestly, it's like very hard. But yeah, Withering Waves amazing. Chisa's doing great. I love how this is all happening right here. 2.8 was really nice. I can't wait for 3.0 to happen. I'm really stoked. La Haroi is going to be really fire. I really hope so. I really hope they go with the Harry Potter style recently. I have a little sister who's been recently watching Harry Potter. So like I'm seeing the Harry Potter series with her, seeing her read the book, watching the movie with her, and me and her talking to each other about it. I am really stoked, man. I'm really stoked. Naruto Mobile, never really seen it, but I love Naruto. Genshin Impact, wow, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, this is gonna be like a sign, like a clear indication. I love Nefer. I don't know what the problem was. Nefer's design is amazing. Her kit's pretty decent from what I've seen. I mean, I pulled her. She was fun. Yeah, I don't really know what the issue was. But that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. More than 50% of the revenue. Wow. Okay, well, I hope whatever goes on, it's okay. I mean, hey, who cares? Genshin made 20 million. It's not a big deal. Goddess of Victory Nikkei. Wow. That is something I did not expect. Whoa! 24 million. Holy Christ. I mean, it's a Guru game, so it's be expected why people are doing this. I mean, this is a clear example of Gooners, big bazookas, watermelons, big pears, woo, skin. This is like the kind of stuff that gets people money. You know what I mean? Like they can probably make like a very, dog water character kit and still sell amazing because they have big badonkers. And that's like kind of like, I'm not saying we should have more big badonkers characters, but like we should be expressing that it shouldn't be for the meta. Though I don't know if the character for Goddess Victor Nikkei right now is a meta. I don't know. I don't really play the game actually, so yeah. But yeah. So we go to Uma Musume. Not surprised. Really happy got the Game of the Award or mobile game nominee. So really stoked for that. I'm happy for Withering Waves also. I should have said that. Withering Waves nominee. That's amazing. So there's that. Love in Deep Space. Yeah, that's the walls of everyone's wives and girlfriends and single girls that have taken that right there. And some dudes even out there. Pokemon TCG. I have a huge gripe with Pokemon TCG. Well, Pokemon in general with the Pokemon ZA and all that stuff. I really don't like how that's going on with Pokemon ZA. That's like such a money stealing, sucking soul game right there. Oh well, who cares? Arknights. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been so stoked for. I dreamt of the day that Arknights would get in the top 3. Oh my god. I've wanted Arknights to be in the top 3 for such a long time. Oh my goodness. I am so happy to see Arknights number 2. This is the whole reason why I started this video right here. God bless Gacha gods. Thank you for letting Arknights reach $41.5 million. This is by far the highest amount of money I've seen Arknights ever make. And I think it has to do with multiple contributions right there with the Arknights anime. I know it's been a bit, but the Arknights anime has been recently been coming up here and there. We got the Arknights Enfield. A lot more people have been researching in Arknights Enfield. I did not get the beta test. I really wanted to, but it wasn't going to happen. But really nice to see that the Arknights Enfield beta test has been getting a lot of traction. A lot of people have been looking into this video game as of recently. I'm going to be making a video about Arknights Enfield privately or separately because I have so many things I want to say about this game. Down to the minute details of like what characters I really want to see again, or technically clones or future descendants of, it's just so much. And then Arknights game, okay, I love the Arknights game. I'll probably post some gameplays of it actually when I have the time to do it. I just never had the time to show Arknights gameplay because I've been really out of the loop with Arknights for a bit because like I only do dailies, get the done, do the annihilation, do the events, get it over with, get some of the free units that the events have, the 5-star, 6-star sometimes. Yeah, that's basically what I do. I haven't really touched the story, but I've heard chapter 15 is so fire, so juicy, so succulent. Okay, PRTS. For those that did my phone just responded to my own talk. Yeah, PRTS. Really stoked. Okay, for those that know who PRTS is, yeah, I'm probably gonna go back deep into the story, and I'll probably record my own gameplay of that. But with that in mind, enough with the glazing for Arknights. I think I've done enough. Arknights is amazing. I really am so happy that's doing so well. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else to say about Arknights right now. Yeah. Nope, nothing. I know their skins have been fire as hell. Like, holy Christ, their skins are amazing. So, we'll see how things go from there. They've never disappointed with the skins. Honkai Star Rail. I think we all know why they made this much money. Okay? Cyrene's kit is not great. It's not top notch. Okay, it's good, but it's not top notch. It's limited. It's very limited. But we all know why. where this most of the majority of the money comes from. I'll give you a hint. It takes 3 people or 3 accounts to make it close to $1,000. You guessed it? Yeah, the Alicia's $300 pro weapon skin. And upgrades the ultimate animation. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But at the same time, I'm kind of surprised that it didn't reach the 100 million mark. It's happened once, if I'm correct. I don't remember if it was Casters or Finon's banner. But, yeah. It's going to be clear as day that they're going to be doing something like this again. They're gonna. They're gonna. That's what kind of sucks. I really don't like the $300 skin. Though, we can make the, point that I don't need to buy it, but doesn't change the fact that there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to buy it that can't financially support themselves that are going to buy it because they want to do it. And not to mention, I feel like it's so unnecessary. Personally. It kind of reminds me of the whole Pokemon situation with the ZA, how they release Pokemon and they immediately have a DLC update ready. Like, just put it all in one game. Like, god damn it. Like, but yeah, Honkai Star Rail has a soft spot in my heart, and I will always cherish and love it. I'm really stoked for the next story that's going on. I know the whole tension with Japan and China that's going on, they kind of messed up and they're delaying by another 21 days, 3 weeks in total. So that's going to be a whole hecta mess to, unbuckle right there. So yeah, I'm going to be seeing how that goes right there. So Honkai Star Rail made a lot of money because of that. And then, Cyrene. Cyrene's a pretty good character. She's Alicia alt from Honkai Impact 3rd. And she has a really lovely design. So I pulled for her, so I don't regret pulling for her. But I know I have a couple friends who spent like hundreds of dollars trying to get her. And hundreds of more dollars to get the skin. So I'm not surprised about all of that entirely. But I'm a little surprised that it didn't reach the 100 mark. 100 million, yeah. Kind of happy it didn't. But yeah, there's that right there. But other than that, I think that's really all I have right here. Yeah. The main highlights for me for today's revenue chart. ZZZ. Oh, Infinity Nikkei, ZZZ, Chaos Zero Nightmare. I want to say Withering Waves. Yeah, well, I'll put Withering Waves, though it's not really high there for me. I'm not even going to count Genshin Impact. Uma Musume. The main reason why I'm choosing Uma Musume and Withering Waves is because they are mobile nominees. And they have a lot of potential. And so, yeah, there's that. And for Love and Deep Space, not really, yeah. So, yeah, Uma Musume, Withering Waves there. And then Arc Knights. Arc Knights is the biggest highlight for me for this whole revenue, honestly. Let's be honest, I don't think many people expected this to happen. And if anyone that says they expected Arknights to get to this level, that's a load of BS that's coming out from them. Because I don't know a single person that has told me that they will ever see Arknights in top 2. I've dreamt about it, but I didn't believe it. That's the funny part. I didn't even believe that it would get up there. I actually didn't think it would beat Genshin for a long time. So this is really insane to me. So yeah, I never would have expected Arknights to get up to 41 million. And I think it's going to be a long time since we get it again. Unless if they do something crazy again. And so I'm pretty stoked for that. And Honkai Star Rail is another highlight. But we all know the main highlight is because people spent $300 skins on that part right there. So, not really a biggie to me, honestly. But yeah, other than that, that's my opinions right there. Please leave it down in the comment section. Leave a like. Give me your thoughts and opinions of what you guys thought. I really would appreciate what you guys have in mind. And if any of you guys play any of these gacha games that I don't know about, that I've really didn't talk much about, please do let me know. And then I would love to hold a discussion in the comment section what the game is like and what your opinions are. You know what I mean? I'm just one person, and it's not like I can play 100 different gacha games. Hell, I can't even play more than like 10. Yeah, like 10's a lot, by the way. Okay, um, I can probably play like maybe 8 different gacha games, maybe 7 at the same time. But like that already itself is like a stress, and like 4/5 of them is like me just doing dailies. Okay, so like if you, I'd be totally down to holding a conversation. But some of the games that I am looking forward to trying out in the future is going to be about Chaos Zero Nightmare. There's one. Where is it? I think it was somewhere around. Where is it? I swear I saw it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Chaos Zero Nightmare. That's what I'm looking forward to. I am thinking about doing Infinity DK again. Yes, I have. I have played Infinity DK before, and I might try it again just because I want to play Red Hood. I logged in on Infinity DK only once after a long period of time of me not playing it. I played on day release for a week, and then I stopped playing, and then I got back on for the Red Hood skin, like just for her skin, her fired skin, the one where she's like in the red velvet dress. Oh my god, that was peak design. So yeah, other than that, like please let me know down in the comment section what your thoughts are. Give me any thoughts about Nikkei or Chaos Zero Nightmare. I have them already downloaded, so I'm getting ready to play them. And for Arknights, you guys are gonna see some more Arknights content right here because I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel for Arknights. Okay, and dedicate for Arknights. So I do want to get to that point where I make Arknights content specifically, especially with Arknights Enfield coming out. I've made a vow that I will do a lot of Arknights content videos, Arknights Enfield and Arknights content once Arknights Enfield comes out. I'll probably even do like an anime reaction for the Arknights because season 1, season 2 were so good in my opinion. I was so happy that they did a lot of justice. So I'm really stoked to see what the rest of the season comes out for. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching today. Leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you guys think. And much love to you. I hope your holidays go well and New Year's coming up soon, alright? With that all in mind, winter's coming. Stay well, stay swell, as I always say.